Hey guys, so I thought I'd do this video. I've filmed a lot of videos, like back to back. I don't upload them all at once because that's like too much for you guys. But I've filmed quite a lot. So this one I'm gonna do is why health trackers are never 100%, which I'll tell you the obvious anyway. So if you didn't see what I got for Christmas video, I got a Fitbit Flex 2 from a friend. Now I don't want to do a review on it, even though I love it so much. I just feel a bit weird doing a review on it, like on a Christmas present, even though it would be positive. I just feel there's no need to do a review on it, you know. But I thought I would do this video on why they're not 100%. Now, this one tracks like your steps and everything, like so. Also tracks how many calories you burn. This is the bit where it's definitely not 100%. So what it does is it calculates how many calories you burn. It tracks other stuff like swimming and other stuff you do at the gym, or you can input it yourself. Sometimes though, one will say one thing and one say another. So for example, I'm on the bike and I'm on it for 30 minutes. I'll type it in and it'll come up with a different calories to what the machine said I burn. Or another example is the cross trainer. Again, it may come up, it could just be like a few calories more, but it's still, or it could be quite a big difference to how much I burn. And then it comes to weights as well, because it's quite generic and you just put weights. Obviously, again, it depends on what you're doing with the weights. Okay, you put down, you know what, how long you're doing it for, but it depends on how heavy the weights are and, you know, stuff like that. So there's that. And also with food as well. And the issue with that is, obviously, you probably heard people say that they either have a low metabolism or have a high metabolism. So this is how quickly someone burns calories. So guessing this will track it as a normal person, but you could be somebody who has a low metabolism and doesn't burn as much, or you're somebody who has a high one who burns quite a lot. So there's that issue why it's not really 100%. Second of all is when it comes to food. So you can log in your food. Now the issue with this is sometimes you just you can't find it. So you can scan a barcode, that never works. I've tried it loads of times, doesn't work. Or you can input it and it comes with a search of ones, or sometimes if it's not there you have to either add it as a calorie or whatever. And there's a little pie chart that shows you, you know, how much protein, carbohydrates and fats you're eating throughout that day, how much you've ate more of. Obviously when you've added just the calories, it just puts it on recognised calories, so you don't really see that. Obviously, depending on what you know what it contains, you probably guess the idea of how much, you know. If it's protein, it's going to take most of the protein, isn't it? So there's that issue, and it's kind of a guessing game because, first of all, you're not really going to weigh how much carrots you're eating, or how much like peanuts you're eating, or raisins and stuff like that, or the size of a potato. So that, again, you could be either putting it as too high or you're putting it as too low. So you could be in more calories than you think you are, you could be in less calories than you think you are. So there's that's not that actually accurate. Now the whole point of this video is just to remind people that these sorts of things are literally to only use as guidelines. So just to be used, it's like, think of it as if it's like a rough graph. Like a rough graph chart. It's estimates, but not too far from the truth, but they're not the truth, if that makes any sense. So just consider it as just guidelines to, you know, to what you're burning and what you're eating, but don't 100% go by it. Like, don't 100% like swear by it, because it's not going to be 100%, because as I said, every person is totally different. So yeah, that's it for this video. So bye guys.